Little conversation with our foreigner guest. Right now I'm going to invite our one of the professional teacher specialists in the field of education, who are Mr. Parveen Sharma, in order to make some little interaction with him, and then we have an interesting lesson which is performed by this teacher as well. But anyway, thank you very much, Ms. Anita. And we will invite Mr. Parveen. Hello and good morning.
How are you?
Take a please.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very much. And it is so nice to see you after a long time as well.
Same. Good to be
Yeah.
in the show, good to see you, and also get to know so many new things.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much for having with us for today. And as we mentioned that you have been a trip with your homeland.
I
and
was
so
in India,
kind of-
yes.
Yeah,
yes,
in
yes.
India. And can you share with us some unique and extraordinary information from there and your trip and experience?
It was around Navroz that I went back. It was the same spring in India. So we have the same New Year starting when you start Navroz
Wow,
here.
great.
Or I would say not you, like when we start Navroz. So the same Navroz happens in India also, that is one part. And we had spring, so I went back, spent good time with family and could learn so much. I was working on my research work also, met so many friends, spent time with both my sons and the children at home, my brother's children. And this was a very nice holiday with learning. And it was also good about working on myself, my skills, you can say, the progressive approach that we have about learnings and new plans, new podcasts, or maybe some new books, and so much. I did travel to the mountains there, which my family is there, my in-laws are there, so that was also good. And I stayed connected with some of my very good friends in Uzbekistan and students as well. So these 5 months became fruitful.
Great.
And interesting for me also.
Yeah, for sure. And is it traditional holiday for the Indian people?
During the spring?
Yeah.
You mean? Yeah, we also celebrate it. I mean, there are two types. So one is an English calendar, the one we follow like. But I know like in Uzbekistan also there will be traditional months.
Yeah, for sure. From the March and
From March.
Yeah.
We also started the same way. In India also they start the same way, and then we have an Indian calendar. So that is there. So yeah, we celebrate it, and the festivals start with that calendar. When Navroz starts here, so we know that good things are coming up.
Wow.
So in India also all the festivals will start then.
Great, amazing. While preparing or doing such type of events or traditional holidays as well, how did you spend your time with your family members? How did you enjoy from the process?
The whole family will be part of it. I would say that there's one festival called Holi, which is about throwing colors and water.
Yeah, I know this
and
one
that
from
one
the
is quite
movies.
interesting from the movies. I mean, and Bollywood movies are so much in Uzbekistan
Popular,
that
yeah.
you know maybe sometimes more than us. Like we have I have a very nice friend Nuruddin, who is a faculty in the previous university where I was working. He knows so much about Bollywood that we'll ask him, do you know this hero or heroine? He said, yeah, he's there, and then before that he was working there, he studied in this university, and then which is a good thing for us. So Holi was there when the whole family will be working on it. The grandparents, I mean my parents will be making some kind of a necklace type of thing with some fruits and candies for the children. They will wear it in the morning. Friends will come, and then we'll move out. They'll apply colors on the face, and the whole mahalla. I mean, the same. We also call it mohalla. We call it mohalla. We call it mohalla. So it is mahalla here then. Yeah. So all of them will come, and all aunties and sisters and the ladies will make another group. They will go from one door to another door, apply colors to all their friends, and the males will also, the boys will also join. Children will play with some kind of water and color. Yeah. So that becomes a whole day festival, apart from eating sweets. I mean, sweets are popular. So that's another part of it. People cook things, they invite others, everyone goes to each other's home and they eat things that they offer. So it becomes quite a good celebration.
Great, interesting. I like this holiday so much while watching the several kinds of
It's a holy day holiday. So
yeah, for sure,
so
holiday.
it's a day of Holi and then becomes a holiday.
Holidays, yeah,
so
interesting.
That's a Holi.
Holi.
So but that's not H-O-L-Y, that is H-O-L-I.
Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure.
That's a traditional festival.
Great, interesting. And Indian culture is also so popular in Uzbekistan.
Yeah,
and
it is.
It's when we talk about this Indian culture, it's somehow colorful things we came to our mindset, just like several kind of singer songs.
Yes.
And some kind of acts in the mountains, in the several kind of open areas. And
there are, and that variety is accepted in Uzbekistan. We are not talking about two different countries, we are talking about two connected countries.
We are trying to imitate your, just like, how can I say, performance, you know? Bollywood, Hindi, we have.
But I would say that Bollywood is sometimes in the movies only. What happens is, like, all the weddings will not be as rich or as lavish as they are in that TV. So they are simple also. So I mean, everything which is shown on the TV is not the real one. It is sometimes for entertainment also.
Great.
But that's interesting to know.
Interesting,
It's always interesting.
And all the time we are really wanted to go to the India and see the real performance of them.
You're welcome.
And it's really interesting to know about the persons who are from that countries as well. And in the future, maybe with your colleagues, we will invite you a lot of times. Maybe sometimes you will try to give us some information or some performance of that cultural.
Maybe we can get some. Maybe some artist can come who has come for the Indian Embassy has a center here. The ICCR is there, Indian Council of Cultural Relations. They have a center named after Lal Bahadur Shastri. So they perform, like Indian artists come, they perform with them. So sometimes someone can come in the studio and can also show the Indian art, which is loved by everyone.
For sure. It would be very great and interesting.
Hopefully. Someday.
Yeah, for sure. And right now we have a very interesting lesson which is prepared by you, just like 7 steps delivering a professional presentation. It's also one of the rudimental skills, because I learned how to prepare several kind of presentations when I entered to the university for the first class. But for that time I hadn't any kind of idea to prepare any kind of things, just like the office programs. And then I think that it would be very interesting skills to know about how to prepare several kind of information in one beautiful presentation and deliver it to the audience as well.
Yes, we'll talk about it, and that's an interesting one, crucial one, and a much needed thing.
Sure, necessary.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.